Now let's move to the second type of tools that you're going to need, and in order to create not only an online business or a website or whatever you want to create out there on the internet, but also if you use them, they will be a very powerful tool to create a better version of yourself, or an ideal version of yourself if you prefer. First of all, no matter what are you starting to do, you need to have a really good reason why you're doing this. Now, the reason I say why you need to have a why, it's because if you don't have a why, and a really strong one actually, you're not going to do anything out there. And even if you start doing anything, this won't last for long. It will last for a few days, a couple of weeks, maybe even a month, and then you're going to quit that. So that it's really crucial for you to understand that you need to have a real big reasonable why you are doing this. The why is the only emotional fuel that will keep your engine going, even in the most hard and dark path that you have to follow in order for you to succeed. Right? The why is the only fuel that will help you going through this marathon, because this is a marathon. This is not a 1 or 2 day race. In the beginning, it's gonna be hard. All right, everything, all starts in the beginning are really hard, but after it gets easier and easier and easier, and eventually you will gonna be in a point that you will work probably an hour, maybe 2 hours a day, a whole day from your laptop, and all rest will be taken care of. Why? Because you will have done that in the beginning. Whatever you're doing, it stays there. You put the foundations for a solid business here, and the foundations stay there, and eventually then you build brick by brick by brick. You will make the whole construction, and when the construction is done, then you don't need to work anymore for that. You're going to learn how to set automatizations in your business, but in order to do that, you need to put the effort in the beginning. That's why we say this is a marathon. So you need to equip yourself with determination. You have to make a decision. Alright, you have to make a decision. You have to say, I'm going to do this. No matter what it takes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be there. And you have to take a decision for yourself and for your future. Alright, you're not doing this for something that doesn't exist out there. You're doing this for yourself. You're doing this for your future. You're doing this for your family. And you're doing whatever a big why is you have in your brain. You have to say, I'm doing this. Not I want to do this. Wanting and doing is a completely different situation. Wanting is another thing, and you can keep wanting whatever you like for your whole life. If you don't do anything, nothing is going to happen. That's the difference here. Alright? And when you say I'm going to do this, or I'm doing this, okay, you do it now, today, not tomorrow, not after breakfast, now, today. You start immediately. You start slowly, step by step, baby steps, baby steps. Remember, each step you're doing every day is a solid foundation for you to build your business. If you don't do nothing, your business is going backwards. It's not going ahead of you, it's going behind you. Every day, even a small simple step, baby step, even a baby step, even half an hour, do it. And you're gonna get momentum. The next emotional tool that you're gonna need is consistency. Now, many people have this question why am I not consistent? I mean, what's going on? I mean, I really want to do this, but why am I not consistent? Why am I not doing this every day? Why? First of all, to be consistent, you need to have a willpower. I know it sounds hard and harsh. Willpower. I mean, what is this? Oh, wow. But this willpower eventually comes from the why that we were talking about before. And you will see that if you have a really big emotional why you're doing this. For example, why am I doing this? I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this because I don't want to live in poverty anymore. I'm sick and tired of it. That is my why. I'm doing this because I want to help my parents, because they are also in a very difficult situation. See, this is a strong why for me, and maybe it is for you as well. You can use that. This is the fuel that we were talking about before. You can use that to do your life better. Enough with the crap. Enough with the crap. We've done this. Another emotional why about me is that I'm in a profession right now for 23 years, and you know what? For 23 years I'm keep watching the same movie here. Every year I work 10 hours a day, 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, 12 hours it depends. It depends on the work. Alright, and my result from all this amount of work is every year the same, and the difference each year might be 500 euros or 1,000 euros, more or less, nothing else. So if I continue to do that, I'm gonna have the same result. You know that probably you heard that Einstein said, if you're doing the same thing every day and you are expecting different results, you're insane. I mean, and he's right. I can't do the same things that I'm doing right now, being in work 10 hours a day, without doing anything else to change my life, to change this result. And for me to expecting the same, not the same results, for me to expecting huge results. Hey, I'm going to work there 10 hours a day, and in the end of the year, I'm going to make $1 million. Well, that's insane. So in order for you to continue doing something else besides your work, or like a side hustle, for example, you have to devote a couple of hours every day on that purpose. And if you do that every day and you're being consistent in that purpose, eventually this purpose will grow, and it will take you out of the difficult situation that you might be in today.